I'm not angry at anybody. I want the best for her to take her responsibility, heal, and move on. And for Johnny, you know, his family has been completely wrecked by all of this stuff, and it's not fair. It's not right what she did and what happened for so many people to get affected from this. It's insane.
So you saw the beginning of the video. So I think this is me being real. I'm not gonna act like I'm being putting up front for the camera, but this is me being 100% real and honest with myself. And I think this is one of those cases where a lot of men out here that are going through trauma in relationships and trying to make that significant other happy, but it just seems like no matter what the outcome is, men will always take L's. We will always lose cases and lose in battle. I just feel like the minority of people that are on Amber Heard's side and not on Johnny Depp's side, basically they're just two sides each of who's going to be on whose side. Because one thing led to another, someone's going to end up winning this case, because this is not over. Because right now there's so many men out here that are going through a lot of mental health issues in terms of being in toxic relationships. And this is literally the one thing that I fear the most if I were to go in a relationship with somebody who is so negative and disrespectful and getting into a physical altercation. If I'm in a relationship, those are the type of fears I have in my mind, because it can happen sooner or later. And I feel like society is always about women that go through domestic violence, but what about the men that go through domestic violence? Society doesn't even want to talk about men's rights, men's mental health, and they don't even want to have a conversation with it. They don't want to have conversations with it at all. But it's always with the female's perspective, but not talking about what men go through.
And for Johnny, you know,
the reason why I'm bringing all of this up is because of the Johnny Depp case. And it's not. This guy has been through hell for the last 7 or 6 years dealing with this mess.
Not fair.
He lost his career. Right. He lost endorsement deals because of a lie.
What happened for so many people?
He lost all of that because of a lie.
It's insane.
But how can you live with yourself getting someone fired over something that you did? And then you expect people to be on your side? This is why people are starting to lose respect for Amber Heard because of it. And for Johnny Depp, everybody is making fun of him. Everybody is making memes of him, as if since he's a man, he cannot take abuse. May I remind you that there's so many male victims out there that will tell you their side of the story. And there was an episode on a Tyra Banks show back in the day when they did an episode focusing on male domestic violence against women. There was this one guy that came on there and said that he was going through domestic violence against his wife or his girlfriend. Maybe I'm wrong about this, I'm not sure. Regardless of what everybody else is going through, men are the only ones that are still hurting from inside, physically and mentally. They don't even care. What Amber Heard did to Johnny was disgraceful. It ruined their marriage. And not to mention, she pooped on the man's bed. And then you want to blame the dog. Now you see, women have this type of mindset. Whenever they get into something, they'll do it first, and then they want to blame it on everybody else but an animal. I'm telling you, men's rights needs to be important, because for one thing, I just feel like what Johnny Depp's close friend just said on the stand, it really broke my heart to see him cry, because he wants to see both of them move on. He just wants everybody to be happy.
I'm not angry at anybody.
But
I want the best for her.
the fact that Johnny Depp's family has to go through all of this mess for 7 years, all because of Amber.
Move on. And for Johnny, you
And
know,
the way he broke
his
down, it
family
really
has been
crushed me.
Completely wrecked.
Because a
by
lot of us
all
want to
this
see
stuff.
Johnny happy.
It's not-
A lot of us want to see him win this
it's
case.
not-
Men should never ever have to go through all of this mess and
not
domestic violence.
fair. It's not right what she did.
And I don't want to hear in the
What
comment
happened
section
for so
if a
many
man defends
people
himself,
to
he's a
get
coward. Men have every right to hit back. It don't matter what gender you are.
It's insane. I'm not angry.
If you want to be a man, I'll treat you like a man.
For her to
That
take
goes for
responsibility,
any female that is
heal,
watching this video.
and
Don't think just
and
because
move
you're a
on.
female that gives you the
Move
right to
on.
go and hit people
And
left
for
and right.
Johnny, you know,
And don't
his
expect to
family
get
has
hit
been
back.
Completely wrecked. By
Because if
all
you
of
do,
this stuff, and it's not,
it'll be your fault.
It's
You
It's
have nobody to
not,
blame but yourself for all of the damage you've done.
not fair. It's not right.
So for everybody
What-
who was watching
what
this,
she did, and
take
what
accountability for your
happened for
actions.
So many people,
And maybe, just maybe,
affected
you will learn from right
this.
or wrong.
It's insane.
Justice for Johnny Depp. That's all I gotta say.